comic. That is Polish for hamster. That's my foreign word. Remember it, people, it comes in handy a lot of the time. Now, our next functionary is our table topics master, who will be leading us through the impromptu speaking part of the meeting. Now, where he feels most at home is amongst wonderful people, so I'm sure he will feel very at home here. So please welcome Ignatius de Bidigan.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. That's exactly what I was going to say. That is precisely why I chose this club. Wonderful people all around. But you know, when you asked me that question, I was thinking of Christmas at home. And I remembered showing my mother a photograph of Donald Trump, seen from behind. In particular, I pointed out his hair. And she said, "Ugh, it looks like seaweed." And I thought that was so wonderful. It is so wonderful. I decided to make that the first topic. So, for the first topic, a toast to Donald Trump.
Way! Whoops.
Scott!
Thank you, Mr. Table Topics Master. I've been asked to do some difficult things in my time, but a toast to Donald Trump is probably one of the hardest ones I've ever had to do. The analogy was looks like seaweed. How do I feel about seaweed? I suppose I feel quite strongly about seaweed. I think kelp is a really nice part, like sort of seaweedy thing, isn't it? I like the idea that the sea sort of wasn't just happy being the sea, being wet and filled with fish and pebbles and sand and rocks. It went, I'm going to grow some weeds now. Because that's real. You know, there are weeds wherever you look, and you can be gardening for hours and hours upon end, and then suddenly there's a weed, and you miss that weed, and that's proof that you can't ever achieve perfection, but you can get very close. And I suppose that's what Donald Trump was trying to do with his hair. He was trying to sort of go for some Platonic sort of form of hair, and it didn't work. So he got to seaweed and had to stop. And I suppose we should really cherish a man who spent so long and suffered so much and sacrificed to such an extent to teach us all how not to style our hair. I think that is probably something that is close to sainthood, and I think that's probably where I will leave my treatment of Donald Trump. Thank you, Mr. Taylor.